Ever asked your students to do something and they froze? Hear why scaffolding matters. Let's suppose you've given them a writing activity, but they felt confused and didn't know where to start. You can scaffold your students in the brainstorming stage by giving them picture cards and word lists. And you can also model the story sentences for them so that they know the right structure. If students are still struggling, you could use sentence starters to help them write smoothly. And at the end, they could share their writings on an adventure wall. What kind of scaffolds have we used? And when can we remove these scaffolds? For the word banks and picture cards, when students are able to use vocab confidently, you could shrink lists and ask students to use their own words. As for sentence starters, when students can write original sentences, you can use prompting instead of sentence starters. And for teacher-modeled stories and sentences, students can mimic structure naturally, so you might choose to ask students to start writing on their own without the need of any models. Some types of scaffolds need to be kept, and we call them implicit scaffolds, like oral discussions that happen to build fluency before writing, the peer feedback that encourages collaboration, or differentiated instruction, where help and support is tailored per student's needs. So these types of scaffolds can be kept in the classroom and they don't need to fade. To recap, let's look at an example of fading scaffolds. If you start the lesson by full support, giving them word banks, organizers, models, then in lesson 3, you could only give a word bank and do some oral brainstorming. In lesson 5, they don't need anything but a story checklist to know that they've included all the elements needed. And in lesson 7, they could start writing independently without your help and without you as a teacher stepping in. Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite writing scaffold?